A staff member at the state mental hospital sneaks into a patient's room where they kiss, embrace, and crawl into bed. All of it goes undetected for nearly 2 hours, and it highlights the stunning lapses in safety and security at the hospital. After part one of our exclusive investigation, top officials are already off the job.
A new health department director just ordered an outside investigation into patient safety.
And today, federal inspectors showed up at the hospital unannounced. ABC 15's Dave Biskobing is here now. And Dave, what are the inspectors specifically looking for?
Well, both the health department and feds are staying silent, but the inspectors may be interested in what we're supposed to do tonight. It's an incident that top officials are accused of trying to hide.
Last year,
she snuck onto Ash property, got through the doorway, got through security.
a social worker barred from the hospital somehow slips through.
Went back to her unit that she worked, was able to get into this patient's room, take off all of her clothes, crawl into this patient's bed.
The patient extremely vulnerable
That patient has amputated legs,
Yes,
and supposed to be on constant one-to-one watch, but wasn't.
so she was in the room for a long time.
yeah.
For 1 hour and 47 minutes. ABC 15 is not naming the social worker who has declined to comment. She suffers from mental illness herself. That's why she wasn't supposed to be at Ash. She was supposed to be on leave getting treatment.
The hospital claims there was a camera in this patient's room and that no sex acts occurred. That's something sources dispute. Now, this is Ash's entire internal investigation of the incident. It's a single email, about a page and a half. And here's their account of what happened.
5:05 p.m., the woman enters the patient's room. The two kiss and embrace, get emotional. The patient pats and touches the worker's rump. The woman lays down in the bed, covers herself with the blanket. Another staff member enters, sees the woman in the bed, asks if everything was all right, but leaves and does nothing. The woman removes her bra, but doesn't expose herself. Staff finally realize what's going on. The woman says it's all right. She's married to the patient.
Would you trust the information that they're going to put out on that incident?
No.
Neither do these three.
We are an oversight board.
Absolutely.
These are members of the hospital's Human Rights Committee, which has the legal authority to review all incident reports. They say this one was hidden from them.
The only reason we knew they were missing is because we had heard that this incident occurred.
And then you check for it, like, we don't have that.
Yes.
And then what does the hospital say? Oh, we forgot that
Yes.
one?
It took 14 months for Ash CEO Donna Noriega just to turn over the incident report.
Have they ever given you the internal investigation?
No.
What's the holdup?
Donna Noriega told me that she has to ask permission from the hospital attorneys.
Well, I'm going to give it to you. You don't have to wait for Donna Noriega, okay?
You're now watching the Oversight Board read it for the first time.
That's not right.
That's crazy.
Ray, you're staring at this thing like you're in disbelief.
I keep reading it over and over and still wondering, where did that lapsed time go?
What lapsed time? The long 1 hour and 17 minutes between when she's found in the bed and police are called.
I can tell you what happened is they got a hold of the administrator on call. The administrator on call got a hold of the attorney. You know, they're trying to cover their tracks. That's what happened.
So you think it might be a cover-up here?
That's absolutely.
It's only reported to police as trespassing. The call log notes security have her pinned on the ground. Deeply troubling, says former county attorney Rick Romley.
A trespassing charge? That's outrageous. I mean, an extraordinarily vulnerable person, potentially being sexually assaulted in the worst of ways, and they don't even report it.
Ash won't release video of the incident, and insiders say there are legitimate questions about whether this was an isolated incident. ABC 15 discovered 6 months before this incident, police responded to the social worker's neighborhood on 2 different days. She was having mental breakdowns. In one, running around naked, yelling she was going to be raped like the patient was.
It makes me wonder what else we haven't received, what else we don't know about.
Now, in addition to the outside investigation and the visit by federal inspectors, we just got some more breaking news. An interim director has been named for the state hospital. Dr. Aaron Bowen will take over immediately. He's a clinical psychologist who's been with the health department for the past year.
Yeah, this is outrageous, Dave. Keep us in the loop on the developments. And Dave's investigation continues tonight at 10. He'll expose other cases where staff have crossed the line with these patients. You can find all of his reports right now on abc15.com/investigators.